Hello folks, the Celtic Nerd here bringing you another nerdy video. We are continuing doing the companions side quests. I suspect we're near the end of the game, folks, because we just did a side quest with Harding and it seemed like it finished up her storyline. And we even got this cool armor that has like, if you look closely enough, has like little symbols representing all the group from Dragon Age Inquisition, which I really love. It feels like there's a bunch of little Easter eggs there. But okay, so let's talk to Davrin. This could be us initializing the final showdown between him and that Darkspawn, or it could just be a setup mission for that. And I am curious, is that an actual tale, or is that him just being a really good carver? Because we do know he has some skills, like see here. But we also know he's also very talented at carving wood. So, anywho.
Hey, Rook. I was planning to take us on to the woods in Arlington soon. Want to keep us company?
Sounds good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings.
He doesn't fly enough, like here, in this very big, open skied area. Okay. Interesting. Now, again, folks, we're gonna try and ease up on the use of fast traveling because I want to hear the banter between companions. So obviously, we're taking Davrin, and as much as I would like to, we are going to be probably taking Nev because. She currently has, I believe, the lowest. No, it's actually Emmerich who has the lowest. But the thing is, Nev is the one that's hardened, and it's hard to earn influence with her. So therefore, we need to pretty much capitalize on every chance we get to increase relationship. I think the max bond is like 10 with each companion. And I will say, I'm not a fan of our companions' abilities and effectiveness being completely tied to how well we seem to have gone along with them. Like, I'm not a fan of it. Because it means that, like in this situation, it means I'm stuck using Nev a lot because I need to raise her.
There's a problem.
Look enough, we have a
Got us from a distance! Watch for ranged attack!
Sounds like Ailey is in league with Elgar'nar.
Could be. Picked up some of his tricks, at least.
It's like tracking a ghoul back to the nest and finding an archdemon. Day just got a lot harder.
And then tracking the archdemon to a god.
is a shame that because of the review bombing, that this game is this is probably the end of the Dragon Age franchise. Because like the only other thing I could see happening is
Patrols have checked in. They found some more relics.
Where are the other camps?
I can't see them continuing. Like, fair enough. Actually, if I'm being totally honest, this game should be the end of the Dragon Age story, realistically. Like, actually, like I hope they wrap everything up and somehow we reinforce the prison that keeps the other.
Better be ready.
Got us in the distance! Coming in range! We're on the fire! Got us at range. Watch it.
That's been sorted.
Smaller clones, like have a new franchise, like set up like a trilogy, where
Incoming!
because the problem with Dragon Age Inquisition. And the problem with Dragon Age 2 is we're in too small of a confined area. So I think the next, if they do decide to have a Dragon Age reboot where it's not telling the story, obviously they knew, like, not all Titans are a piece. You know, like, the Titan that is somehow connected to Harding, she has sort of come to peace with it. And as such, there's probably still going to be other Titans who are still furious and who are still going to unleash Darkspawn.
Here they come.
Like, we know, like, there are two variants of Darkspawn. There's those ones, and then we know there's the other ones that were the Winter Mages that were corrupted through what are they called? So, what?
And that's not something friendly.
Let's clear it out. I'm sure the Veil Jumpers would appreciate it.
Got us at range.
Range incoming!
Under fire. Watch it.
What's the range attack? Get out of there before it's too late! Coming in range!
Lucky shot.
So maybe we need to get back to that.
Son, on that!
So yes,
got them all.
Because the current setup before Dragon
That's a
Age
win.
games, it feels like they're telling the story of the Blight. Okay, so that's the story. The story of the Blight. The source of it, and while also somehow discovering the source of the and the source of where dwarves came from. Like, okay, grand, we now know that, and we've probably dealt with it, hopefully by the end of the thing. Now, there are some things that have not been wrapped up in the story of Dragon Age, and that is if anyone had caused the architect, which is the expansion, I can't remember what the expansion's called. Dragon Age The intelligent darkspawn who wanted peace. So, I am very much curious about that. So I think it would be a nice thing, maybe the next thing, we deal with maybe a new generation of darkspawn. That's what made those ones feel so dangerous, was because they can speak. Like, it felt like they were
This must be one of those mandatory camps Striker warned us about. Let's take them out.
Move fast. We're on fire. Look out.
Bring our wills together! Keep it coming, bro!
There. Got them all.
Because there are some things, folks, that I do want to see from this Dragon Age. The implications, because again, like, ever since I started seeing these statues in elven lands, I was always wondering, why the fuck would elves have statues like this? They look like demons. But again, now that we've seen demons, they look like, twisted appearances. Okay, now it makes sense. So, but the thing is, now that it's becoming more and more widely known that the elven gods are actually not gods, what's that going to mean for the Dalish? The elves that actively worship the gods, or what how is the knowledge about Titans and the fact that the dwarves have access to magic and to the elven, more known as the elven gods, led, essentially the Titans to the point where they didn't. There's so many. The stuff that's happening in this game have so much ripple effects for several societies. And I'm just curious, like what's the deal about it? For example, like the major religion of the game, we know now that the black...
Hassan can get the gate.
We know that the blacks...
Another truffle hunt?
No, we're meeting Eldrin, the old elf I told you about. I spent summers here. Tended Hollow when I was a kid.
Hard to imagine the mighty hunter hanging out with deer.
Not everything in the forest should be hunted. Eldrin taught me that. He was like an uncle to me.
But yeah, so we now know that the Black Sea that is talked about, that is actually the prison that the elven gods essentially made their home.
Hassan, hang back.
So like, there's just so much that's, set up, like, what is all this going to mean for the world? So I'm curious about how the epilogue is going to wrap everything up. Like, do we need, can we just simply do a reboot, or do we still need to have some questions answered? That's what I'm very curious about. And there's only one way we're gonna find out, and that's by finishing this game.
Eldrin, I got your message.
Oh? Who are you?
It's me, Davrin.
I knew a Davrin once. Strange kid. Too small, even for an elf.
Well, now, hold on.
So, this walking mountain of armor I see before me can't be him.
You sure got old and cranky.
You got old and far too good looking. I was always the lady killer.
This is Rook. We're working together.
And can you be trusted around our holler, Rook?
I'd be honored for the chance to earn their trust.
The holler decide that. And if you don't impress them, their antlers let you know. Arlathan Forest is wrong in a way I've never seen.
We know.
The holler aren't coming around, and these old bones aren't up to the task of chasing them anymore. I'm worried they're sick. I need you to check on them for me.
Hassan, I told you.
Is that what I think it is?
I'm looking after him.
Remarkable. A griffin. Never thought I'd see one. Maybe all those summers here rubbed off. The monster hunter turned shepherd.
Don't know why my icon has vanished.
What was Davrin like back then?
We don't need to waste Eldrin's time with...
He sang a lot.
This guy?
He'd sing to the holler.
You mean the Grey Warden standing next to me?
Now, hold on. I'd get tired trying to herd them. I started humming to keep myself awake, and they slowed down to listen.
So naturally, you broke out into song.
Only when humming didn't work. Just getting the job done.
And now the job is caretaker to a griffin.
Oh, I could do it. Yeah.
Hassan's got him wrapped around his little talon, searching all over for gingerwort truffle.
Yeah, Eldrin's heard enough.
Davrin, the truffle hunter? Seems my old lesson sunk in. Not every creature in the forest is quarry.
I didn't ignore everything you said. And now, we've got some holler to find.
Davrin, I'm glad to see you took the road less traveled. It suits you.
Okay, what do we do?
Find some stone root, a marble tree, and vannerberries.
I thought we were looking for Hala.
A lot of people would go chasing after them, running around, getting nowhere. Holla can keep that up for days.
Maybe you could sing to them.
I'll go right on pretending you didn't say that. Trick I've learned. Ringing the dinner bell's a lot easier than searching the whole damned forest.
Here we go. Found a marple tree.
See if it has a dead branch.
Got it.
It's hollow, right? When you blow through it, it mimics a hollow's call.
The dinner bell.
Not ringing it yet, but that's the idea.
Still haven't had a reason to go into that
Here.
city yet.
Some vannaberry.
Sweet as candy. Hollow lapped them up.
Interesting. I wonder what they taste like.
Don't even think it. Uncle Eldrin let me try one once. As a lesson. It lasted an hour. Paralysis, hallucinations, cramps.
Ugh.
Uh-huh. Great for Hala. Bad for people.
Hallucinations, cramps, and paralysis. Holy shit. Imagine if you... Holy shit, like, imagine, folks, you eat one and you
Over
start
here.
having a bad trip.
Stone
very
root.
Bad, like,
Dig up a few.
nightmarish hallucinations. But here's the thing. You're just paralyzed. And then you start having cramps. Like, oh my god.
Good. Hang on to that. We slice away the outer husk. There's seeds inside that mimic the Hala mating scent.
I thought we were ringing the dinner bell.
Maybe it's a romantic dinner. Time to get out that marple branch and call the Hala.
He sounds excited.
Let's hope it's that and not I'm hungry for venison.
Oh yeah, because he's a griffin, a predatory species. But yeah, I can't help but feel like just because the universe, as you can see, extends, at some point we must get a chance to go deeper into this ancient city. Like, we're so close. Actually, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what fucking these evil elven gods are. It's like an ancient elven city. Makes sense.
It's on the other side of this. He senses something. Could be Hala.
We've got a griffin. Hassan could track them.
I need to be careful of the predator in him that's ingrained to hunt and kill things before they kill him.
He'd attack the Hala?
Probably not, but he's never seen one.
There we go. We can activate a show call in case we ever come back to this area. Oh, it looks like we're going to a big open area. Most likely going to be a fight.
This is a good spot. Lay out the stone root and bannerberries. Time to blow the horn. I'll let you have the honor.
I do like how your character will take off his helmet and cutscenes with the scenes.
It looks sick.
It's okay. We're here to help. How do we help?
Look around for more vannerberries. Hassan, don't you even think about going after...
Remember, trust.
Right. Turlum. Okay. Hassan, do as I would do, boy. Be nice.
Did, Hassan just bring it some food?
He did. I'll be damned. Won't forget that anytime soon. Thanks for helping out.
I just blew a horn. Hassan's the one who put on the show. There's more to him than hunting Darkspawn.
Eyes of an eagle, roar of a lion. But maybe the heart of a holla.
And the appetite of all three. You found your Turlum.
Yeah, we did. Come on, boy. You did good. We'll need to tell Eldrin about this holla.
So your uncle is quite the character.
Eldrin will drink you under the table, then the floor, then bury you in the basement as a joke. Most of my clan didn't understand why I left. Eldrin had an open mind, saw I was restless.
He approved?
He knew I had to find my own way, though he warned me about joining the Wardens.
Too dangerous?
Too much darkness. Eldrin always preached balance in life.
Not something Grey Wardens seem to know much about.
We reek of darkspawn all the time. Guess that's why working with Hassan, there's something to be said for drawing strength from the light.
I feel like there must be some. Yeah, there we go. I knew there was going to be some of these rocks. The map also seems to suggest. Aha! Here. The cliff I saw earlier.
Any luck?
We found one. Looked sick.
I was afraid of that. If you can find more Vanaberries,
Hassan took care of it.
a griffin helped to holler?
It's like he was a shepherd. I couldn't believe it.
Remarkable.
Nothing about that in the training manual.
The world knows griffins as warriors who fought Darkspawn, but they existed long before that.
Existed as what?
A creature of the wild, free to explore their nature.
But griffins live for the hunt.
So do you. Yet now, you're a caretaker.
I'm proof that anything can change. Don't know if it's for the better.
Nothing about change is ever certain. I once knew a restless young elf who believed there was more to life than shoveling hollow manure. It's the nature of nature to surprise us.
The nature of nature.
Maybe you're right. See you around, Eldrin.
So that's the end of that quest. However, we need to head back to the lighthouse to see if there's any special dialogue with Davern. So clearly this was more about him. This quest was more about him building up his relationship with Hassan, as opposed to hunting down the Darkspawn that kidnapped Hassan's brothers and sisters. Actually, quickly zoom out, check if there are any new quests and areas. Nope. Nope. Again, I love how the game actually tells us if there's actually any new quests. Okay. Back to the lighthouse, which apparently has 2 treasure chests that are still unclaimed, and yeah, I don't know where the fuck they can be. Hold on. I'm Unless I'm reading the map wrong. Give me a sec, folks. Hold on. Yeah, see, look, it has 0 of 2. So that must mean we still have, like, wait, hold on. 26 out of 27. Oh, it counts up. Yeah, okay, so it counts up. So that means we discovered 0 of 2 treasure chests. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been all over this map. Like, there are no treasure chests. I've no idea what the hell's going on there. But anyway, we have some important dialogue. Harding and Emmerich are apparently having a big discussion. Nev has apparently visited Assam. And we have some dialogue between Tash and Balara. So let's check in on Harding and Emmerich. Last time they were together in this room, there was a cutscene about how Emmerich and Harding were discussing how it's weird that Navarro doesn't burn the bodies of their king.
I don't understand why you're bringing so many books.
Well, I don't see what your objections are to my taking a canopy.
We're only going for 2 days.
You've hardly brought more than a flask and a bedroll.
Should I send a search party out for you two in a couple of days?
No.
Of course not.
Emmerich wants to see more of Ferelden, so we're going camping. But he's treating it like we're going to an academic thing.
An expedition can have its earthly comforts.
You want to bring a shaving kit in the woods.
My dear Harding, a gentleman is never without a brush and a razor.
The whole point of going to the wilds is to get away from all that. So what if you get muddy and smell a little bad?
One can enjoy the scenery while remembering to bathe.
Okay, so we can play the middleman and tell them, hey, look, Emmerich, you can bring some books. Harding, bring what you want. Yeah, I'm not going to side with one or the other. They both have...
Harding, does it really matter if Emmerich brings 8 books?
9, actually.
And Emmerich, so what if Harding is fine sleeping on dirt?
Not all the time. Okay, Rook, I know. This trip's supposed to be fun.
I really have looked forward to you showing me more of your home, Harding.
Me too. Oh, and I'll make us sandwiches.
Ah, your famous ham and jam slam?
Well, yam and jam slam because you don't eat meat. So I'll use yams.
How thoughtful. Thank you, Harding.
There we go. Rook. Ham and jam. Does she mean like cranberry? Like, well, it's ham and yam. Sorry, folks. I'm talking to the person to the private viewer. It's ham and jam for her, and yam and jam for him. But I do like how she adds the slam. Like it's like like it's her own little flash of like uniqueness. But anyway, but it must be cranberry jam. Because I can't think of any other type of jam that you would have.
I'm sorry your brother has an elven god in his head.
Sort of. Thanks. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make it anyone else's problem.
That's Vashadat.
What?
It means garbage.
Okay. Yes, context clues help there. But what do you mean, garbage?
He's your brother. He's family. Nobody twists you up like family. Your head's twisted up enough already. So don't do it alone. Let us help with your brother.
Thank you. That's I don't know what to say. It's very nice.
Oh my god, these type of scenes.
Twisted up. That. Huh. Yeah.
Like, sorry folks, I know I keep going on about Tash, but again, the reason why I go on about it is because every fucking day on social medias, because I am a big fan of Dragon Age, and again, because of the algorithm, I keep seeing people just completely hating on this character. And I'm determined to like right there, she is more than the whole non-binary thing that people seem to make her out to be. Like, here we have Balara, you know, like Tash reaches out to Balara, saying like, hey, it sucks that your brother is being manipulated by an ancient elven god. Balara is like, no, it's my problem. You know what? No, it's my problem. I don't want to involve you guys. But because they are friends, Tash immediately is like, no, that's garbage, as they said. Like, you know, family can really twist you up. Family can make you know, can give you such headaches and such heartache. Let your friends help. Like, oh my fucking god, like Tash is being there for a friend in need. This is the thing I sort of hate about the internet.
Another day.
It just seems like it is popular to just shit on things for any reason, and I honestly feel like the ball got rolling as soon as it was mentioned that Tash was non-binary. The ball started fucking rolling by all the hate mongers who have issue with non-binary people, and then for some reason, and then it just started snowballing, and it be like people thought like, oh wow, so many people are saying this, it must be true, and then it just became a popular opinion. People did not play the game; they simply started believing what was being said on the internet about this character, and not knowing the contexts behind these.
Hey, Rook.
These quote,
Have time for something outside the lighthouse? I was going to head to Arlington with the sun. See a real sky again. You're welcome to join us.
You know, we'll continue going on similar to how we did it with Nev and Balara. We'll keep the video going until we finish up whatever it is that's going on. And again, I am sorry, folks. Like, I know I keep coming to the defense of this one particular character, but again, as I said, it's because I still see so much hate for this character, even after all this time. And don't get me wrong, okay, is Tash the best written Dragon Age character? No. They are not. Oh my god, they are not. Are they the worst written character? I would actually say no. Who am I going to bring with Davrin? Yeah, actually, you know what? It's still going to be Nev. Just again to raise up her bond. But yeah. She is not the worst written character, and neither is she the best. Is this game... I will say the game's animation... I'm going to repeat this when I finish the game.
Patrols have checked in. They found some more relics.
You'll never win. But is Dragon Age The Veilguard the best Dragon Age game? No, it is not. In my opinion, the worst Dragon Age game is probably, in terms of story, I am going to say
Trouble nearby.
I personally feel like Dragon Age Inquisition is the worst of the franchise. And it is purely down to essentially it was too big. We had like there. I also felt like there were way too many like it felt like there were too many antagonists. Like there was so much stuff going on. Again, I'll go into it detail. Actually, I'll probably will do it.
There's a problem.
Favorite.
Watch the ranged attack!
You know, story-wise, that type of stuff. What's my favorite graphic wise? You know, I probably do something like that. You know, and then who's my favorite companion out of all the companions in all of Dragon Age? I'll probably do something like that. Again, it's just the reason why I keep coming to the attention is just because it is really, I just genuinely feel it is going to hate. And again, I will admit the faults in this game. One of the big faults is they don't think the voice acting could be better. I feel like maybe
Company, get ready.
I don't know if
Marks ahead. Hit them.
Spoke up and told to some people.
Brooke gets that one. Now there's a nice shot.
I'm ready to go again.
Yeah, like, and I feel like they could have. I feel like they at least for.
So the Gloom Howler turns out to be an inside job?
Hard to believe. She was a warden, and she blighted all the Griffins.
For the greater good, I'm sure.
Except no one bothered to ask the Griffins.
So yeah, like, again, just Veilguard have its issues. Oh, yeah, it definitely does. But again, it's not the campaign of hate that I got. So I'm on my own. You could say I'm on my own little campaign.
A picnic, huh? Not how I pictured hanging out with a monster hunter.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the wardens have been through, and what's ahead, I should take a break.
I'm surprised you actually listened.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
So, what did you pack for the picnic?
Emmerich helped me brew a ginger wort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all the fuss is about.
An adventure in a teapot.
More like a rediscovery. Apparently it's an old recipe.
Well then, to your health.
Cheers.
I love how my character always seems to be.
That's not bad.
Watch.
It's gingery, but also garlic, hints of mushroom, something else. Well, I've never eaten a worm, but Yeah, it is a little earthy. Wait, what? There, Davern.
What?
Hassan just talked to me.
Huh? What did he say?
No, not that. What you said before.
Emmerich said ginger wort might have some kind of magical properties.
More than might.
Maybe it affects some people more than others. You all right, Rook?
Worms?
Worms to you too, Hassan.
Worms?
You wouldn't get it. It's between me and Hassan.
You want to dig some up for him? Be my guest.
I'll skip that. Thanks for getting me out of the lighthouse, Davern. And with good company.
Like, I didn't, because again, they didn't actually have a voice actor, I guess. So it was just purely subtitles, so I actually blinked and missed it. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. But yeah, you can definitely, with Veilguard in terms of the animation team, you can definitely tell where there were certain moments they sort of phoned it in, and then other moments where they really dialed it up. And I don't know if that is a combination of like funding or whatnot. Okay, we have a timed discussion with Davin, so we'll go see him first.
Rook, up for a quick trip? I figured it'd be good to check in with Ebka. See how the wardens are doing.
Wow, okay, it's supposed to be a quick trip. It's now turned into a quest. It didn't have the usual quest marker. But first, let's eavesdrop on some of our companions. Wait, where's... Okay, Belara and Tash are there. Harding and Emmerich are probably planning their like camp trip. Nev is looking into the fireplace as per usual, trying to clear her head. Continue over next week. Let's see what's here. Tash and Belara.
I thought you'd be happy your brother was being controlled by the Elven God.
He's not. Well, sort of. Anaris is a forgotten one. They're bad. Why would I be happy?
Because it's not his fault. He's not evil. Anaris is evil. Anaris is the one to blame.
I mean, he still made those choices, still allied with Anaris, put that mask on willingly. So, it's not all his fault, but some of it is. He's responsible for what he does.
Okay. But now you know who to punch.
Right. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. So, that was sort of sweet. Like, again, Tash is a warrior. It's sort of sweet that Tash is trying to be like, hey, your brother's not entirely your fault. You know? So, I think that's sort of a sweet moment for Tash. Alright, let's Harding.
Emmerich, if you liked someone, what would you do? To show them you like them, I mean.
Perhaps a stroll through the memorial gardens of the necropolis? Lovely flowers.
Don't, you know, spirits hang around there?
Oh, a few, certainly.
Who is Harding crushing on? Oh, this is interesting because we know that Arcanus is crushing on. Oh my god, like is crushing on Ev. That's why he made her a whole for dessert. So we'll see. I'm curious. I like this. I like the idea that our companions that we don't romance continue like other potential romance options. You know? And that makes me curious. If I romanced Nev, who, like, would Lucanus still get a crush on her? Would there be a moment where me and him have to talk about, like, oh, who gets her? Like, you know, who's going to end up with her? Like, it's there's so much potential for that makes me want to replay this game, folks. And that's something I have not felt in a Dragon Age game in a while. Because the reason why I didn't feel it in Dragon Age 2 is because the only difference I would do in Dragon Age 2 would be who I romanced. That's it. That is literally the only thing I would change in Dragon Age 2. That's it. When it comes to mages and Templars, I'm always going to side with the mages. Like, especially in Dragon Age 2. There's no doubt about it. I would probably replay Dragon Age Inquisition. Still side with the... Yeah, see, no. I'd still side with the mages in Dragon Age Inquisition. They deserve their freedom. See, again, I can't bring myself... Knowing the lore of just how awful things were for the mages. There's only 2 Dragon Age games that I would really replay. This one and Origins. And I would only replay Origins because melee combat in that game was very fun. And sometimes you want to play some old school games. Yeah. Maybe I would replay Dragon Age Inquisition to play as a Quinari and see if that changes things with Iron Ball during the ending of... Yeah, okay. So that would be another reason. I would like to see if playing a Quinari would change some things, because the game does detect what race you are. So I would be curious about that. But other than that, the only one that I would want to do multiple playthroughs, like more than 2, is this game and the first one. So I would actually say Veilguard is easily, in my opinion, the second best Dragon Age game. But knowing my OCD, if I was to replay the first one, I would probably...
Evka, any word out of the deep roads?
Not yet. We're kicking at rocks looking for Isaiah. Anyone who knows anything about...
Griffins? Aerials of the Grey Wardens? They went extinct during the Exalted Age.
Hassan says hello.
That sounded more like he's hungry.
Just his way of saying he likes you.
Or he'd like you to feed him.
Can I ride him?
Let's give him a few years to grow. How's his training, Davrin?
Better than I hoped. We're starting to see eye to eye. Hoping it'll make it easier with his brothers and sisters when we find them.
There's more?
A whole family.
Can't wait to have them with us. After Weishaupt, the Wardens need hope. Something real, something pure. Having the Griffins at our side would be like old friends coming home.
They weren't always treated like friends.
I know. What Isaiah did won't be forgotten.
What happened?
Let's just say the Wardens didn't always take good care of them.
A mistake will never repeat. Hassan and the others will be treated like respected warriors. We'll rebuild together.
It is good to hear you say that. They deserve better this time around.
After Weishaupt, everyone gets a fresh start.
I can help raise them. And my dad can forge Griffin armor.
Hear that, Hassan? You'll always have a home with us.
Oh, That little girl.
Let me know how it goes finding the rest of the flock, or pride, or...
How about Feather Brigade? We'll stay in touch.
And again, I love how that dwarven warden was like she did not say no.
Is it with the blight?
No,
How explosive is it?
I don't know.
Oh. Ask Evka. And if the answer is no, it doesn't explode, you can watch. From a distance, with goggles on.
Yes!
Take a look.
Oh yeah, I bought everything that the wardens have to offer.
All right then.
Okay, I am seeing no quest markers. So back to the lighthouse. Okay, let's see if there's anything interesting. Oh. Zoomed out. Tash and Nev are together. And Emmerich and Belara. And Devrin and Belara. Interesting. Wonder what attractions he's gonna have. They tend to be a bit like semi-add-ons. There's no real interest in his Danish roots.
Belara, it seems like your brother Syrian's mixed up with the wrong crowd.
Yeah, I still don't understand.
Well, the Grey Wardens have taught me that no one's beyond redemption.
I hope so.
Okay, I was expecting some worse, but that was actually some sweet. And if we go into Tasha's room, she's a gym.
Did you get more gold in here?
Thanks, Scorcher's Horde.
Huh, nice.
Oh. It doesn't really look like it's changed. I feel like it maybe it would be cool if the game did change after doing a major story quest. Okay, no there. Still doesn't upstairs.
Tell me if I'm prying, Harding, but do you feel any remnant of the Titan's shade?
Oh, no. Well, maybe. Yes? It's complicated.
Would you care to talk about it?
I think the Shade was a splinter of the Titans that recognized me as home. She brought the horrors of our past. But the anger was mine. And now I know and feel things I didn't before.
But not as a separate entity.
Exactly. And hey, thanks for asking.
Okay. So it looks like this is finally the end of Davrin's video. After the beginning of that conversation. Damn it! He beat me. One more. Yes. I won. Okay. Tiebreaker. Oh, got greedy with the tiebreaker. I was just playing my card series with the adorable scat. Okay, folks. The next video is going to be focused on Lucanus. Let's see, did any of our companions level up their bond with us? Belara is close to reaching rank 8. Davrin is a quarter of the way. He's 3/4, I should say, of the way to 9. Emmerich is 3/4 of the way to 8. Harding is halfway to 9. Lucanus is wow. I'm gonna say 85% of the way to A. Nev, no surprise, is 3/4 of the way to A. And Tash is almost halfway to 9. So, still some companions to gain renown with, but again, as I am glad that I've been switching quite a lot. Like, I haven't been sticking with just one. Let's see here. Let's just equip this helmet. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm wearing something else. But yeah, we're gonna end this video here, folks. I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing out. One name, one sky.